Hello, this is Kingsway International Academy, the online program. Welcome to today's tutorial. We'll be dealing on a topic in geography, and I just want you to feel relaxed. And the topic we'll be treating is calculating local time using our longitudinal differences. So I would like to show you a few things from our globe. This is our globe. It shows all the different countries of the world, including the continent. Now, you must have to know that each country is located within a longitude. Now, what are longitudes? From this globe, you will see lines that runs from the north to the south. These lines are measured in degrees. And the first line that we have here is the 0-degree longitude, which we refer to as the Greenwich meridian. So all other longitudes are measured from the Greenwich meridian from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, east and west. So longitude are angular distances measured from the Greenwich meridian, east and west. So we use this longitude to calculate the time differences in different parts of the world. So we're going to use an example to verify what we have just said now. So we have a typical example, a question here. It says, what will be the total time in Nigeria, longitude 15 degrees east, when it is 5 p.m. in Ethiopia, longitude 45 degrees east? So these are two places on the same eastern part of the hemisphere. So the first thing that we're going to do is to first of all locate the place on our globe. So how do we do that? We draw our globe. So this is the Greenwich meridian, the 0 degrees longitude. So if we measure 15 degrees east, this is our east, this is our west, we draw our line there. From 0 here, we draw our line representing that. So this is our 15 degrees east. So the second longitude is the longitude of Ethiopia, which is 45 degrees. So we measure it from there, and we have that. We draw our line joining that. So this is 45 degrees east. So we have located the places. Locate the places involved. That's the first step. We have done that. Now the second step is find the longitudinal differences. What is the longitudinal differences between Nigeria and Ethiopia? So we'll do that. Find the differences in longitude. So we have a principle guiding this, and you must have to pay attention to this principle. What's the principle? When you have two places in the same hemisphere, east, you subtract their longitude. If it is on the west, you subtract their longitude. But if the two places are on the east and west, you add their longitude. So that's the principle. So here now, these two places are found on the same hemisphere, which is east and east. So to find the longitudinal differences, we subtract. So this is east, we subtract. So which is 45 degrees minus 15 degrees. That will give us 5 minus 5, 0, 4 minus 1, 3. So we have 30 degrees. That's the second step. So the next step is convert this longitudinal difference to time. How do we do that? We have a simple convention. That's number 3. Convert the longitudinal differences to time. So that's the next step that we're going to take. So for the sake of space, we're going to clean this top part to give us space to solve that. So how do we convert it? We already know that our longitudinal difference is equal to 30 degrees. Now we know from our globe that we have 360 degrees. So for any movement to move from 0 degree to 360 degrees covering the entire world, it will take 24 hours. So have it that for you to move from 0 degree to 360 degrees, it will take 24 hours. So we're going to use that convention to convert this. So we have it that 24 hours is what it will take to cover 360 degrees. So how many degrees will be covered in 1 hour? So in 1 hour, we have x, we are looking for that. So in such situation, you cross multiply. So 24 times x will give us 24x is equal to 1 times 360 will give us 360. So x is equal to 360 divided by 24. If you find out the answer, that will give us 15 degrees. So our x is equal to 15 degrees. So it means that it will take 1 hour to cover 15 degrees. So we're going to use this principle to convert our longitudinal difference to time. So please note this principle. For every hour, 1 hour will cover 15 degrees. So we're going to use this convention to solve our problem. So let's proceed. So we have it that 1 hour covers 15 degrees. Okay, let's change it the other way around in order to assist us do the mathematics very well. So we have it that 15 degrees will be covered in 1 hour. So 30 degrees will be covered in how many hours? We're trying to find out. So 15 times x will give us 15x. 30 times 1 will give us 30. So x is equal to 30 divided by 15. And that will give us 2 hours. Okay. So 2 hours. Now these 2 hours is the time difference between Ethiopia and Nigeria here. So that's the time difference. And we already know that it is 5 p.m. in Ethiopia. That's 5 p.m. here. 5 p.m. in Ethiopia. Now, if you look at this, you will see that Ethiopia is ahead of Nigeria. Is ahead of Nigeria, while Nigeria is behind. So when you are, and we're trying to find out the time in Nigeria, so we are moving backward. So it looks as though from east to west. So when you are moving from east to west backward, we subtract the time. But if you are moving from west to east, we add. So that's the principle. That's the principle. We already have our time here, which is 2 hours. So I've already said, if we are moving from east to west, we subtract. If we are moving from west to east, we add. So we have west to east, we're going to add. If we have east to west, we are going to subtract. So here we are moving from east to west. So we already have our 5 p.m. there minus 2 hours. So if you subtract 2 hours from 5 p.m., what will it give us? That will give us 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. is the time in Nigeria. So when it is 5 p.m. in Ethiopia, it is 3 p.m. in Nigeria. So that's how to use the longitude to calculate the time differences in different places of the world. Don't forget this. What do we mean by anti-meridian, AM and PM? A lot of people don't know about that. Anti-meridian means a time before the Greenwich meridian. So these are Greenwich meridian. Any time that is before the Greenwich meridian time is what we call anti-meridian. That is before the meridian time. And any time that is after the Greenwich meridian is what we call post-meridian time. So AM means anti-meridian, before the Greenwich meridian, while PM means post-meridian, that's after the time of the Greenwich meridian. I just want you to share this wonderful tutorial today. It will help a lot of people to calculate their time in different places using the longitude. Share this tutorial